Today, 2 local high schools look to advance in Lakeshore Public Media's annual academic tournament that we call Making the Grade. Today we welcome South Central and Gavit. You're just moments away from this edition of Making the Grade.
Program support comes from NIPSCO.
Honey, who is this guy?
Oh, that's Frank. Hey, Frank.
Honey, why is Frank in our bedroom?
He's showing us ways to save money. Plus, he'll even help us install LED bulbs and new shower heads.
Oh, well, he is leaving before I shower, though, right?
To schedule an energy assessment and learn more about energy usage, visit nipsco.com.
Frank, could you hand me a towel?
Lakeshore Public Media and Making the Grade are supported by Chick-fil-A, proudly serving our Northwest Indiana community, helping to support education and developing young minds. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, located in Maryville in front of the South Lake Mall.
It's season number 7 of Lakeshore Public Media's annual academic tournament that we call Making the Grade. Hi, I'm your host, Andy Schultz, and today 8 of the best and brightest students in all of Northwest Indiana look to advance their team into the quarterfinal round of our competition. What's at stake? Well, the Making the Grade Championship trophy, as well as scholarship money provided by NIPSCO for the tournament champion. Today, 2 schools looking to push forward. We welcome South Central and Gavit. Gavit, newcomers to the program as well, so good luck in your first time around here on Making the Grade. We'll have a chance to meet our individual contestants a little bit later in the show, but we're going to get this game started right now and get some points up on the board with our first round that we call Questions and Answers. Pretty simple. I ask the questions, you give the answers. 5 points for a correct response. There's no penalty for an incorrect response. We'll just give the other team a chance at those points. Everybody's eligible to buzz in here, hands on buzzers, and here we go with a 5-point clue. What constitutional amendment begins the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects? Joshua from Gavit.
The Fourth Amendment.
Fourth Amendment is correct, and the Gladiators on the board first. Another 5-point clue coming your way. The molecules at the top of a glass of water are very attracted to each other, creating this 2-word concept that explains why some creatures can walk or run on water without falling in. Kiara from Gavit.
Surface tension.
Surface tension is correct. 5 more points for Gavit, and you lead by 10. Here's another 5-point clue. Give the medical term for a stretched or torn ligament, often signified by a popping sound that may occur in the wrist or ankle of athletes and dancers. Liam from South Central.
Strain.
Incorrect. I'm going to give Gavit a chance at those points. Go ahead, Joshua.
Is it a tear?
It is not. We're looking for a sprain specifically. Sorry about that, Liam. No points awarded or lost there. We keep moving here. Another 5-point clue. Her last hope for romance is Jim O'Connor, the gentleman caller she dances with. Name this female character, Tom's sister, in the Tennessee Williams play, The Glass Menagerie. Marcella from Gavit.
Laura.
Laura, that's correct. Laura Wingfield is the right answer. 5 more points for Gavit. Take it easy on that buzzer. You don't have to hit it so hard. It's all right, though. It's okay. We just don't have time for repairs in the middle of the show. So, no, well done. All right, another 5-point clue. Name the North African country between Morocco and Tunisia, the largest by area on the continent that was once... Liam from South Central.
Libya.
It is not Libya. I will finish it for Gavit. That was once the home of the French Foreign Legion. Any guesses? Go ahead, Marcella.
Kenya.
Not Kenya, looking for Algeria. Algeria. All right, here's another 5-pointer. Name the outlaw whose gang robbed banks, trains, and stagecoaches, and included 4 brothers whose last name was Younger, along with his own brother, Frank. Nicholas from South Central.
Billy Kid and the Sundance Kids.
Incorrect. Gavit, take a shot. Marcella?
Jesse James.
Jesse James is correct. 5 more for the Gladiators, and you lead by 20. He was High Commissioner to Nepal, representing the government of his native New Zealand. Name this first white man to reach the summit of Mount Everest. Beginning time? Nope. Sorry about that, Joshua. Just behind the buzzer. Well, that's all right. Sir Edmund Hillary.
Okay.
Close, though. That's all right, though. No, that's all right. Here we go. I like that. You got to guess. You can't get points if you don't guess. All right, here we go. Name the story inspired by Lewis Carroll's job as an Oxford math instructor that tells of a girl who falls down a rabbit hole. Marcella from Gavit.
Alice in Wonderland.
Yes, correct. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. And after one round of play, Gavit with a 25-0 lead, but more points coming your way a little later in the game. We'll take a break from that game, and we want to meet our contestants now here on Making the Grade. Starting on the South Central side with Izzy, who is a sophomore at South Central, who has a 4.17 GPA on a scale of 4. So how does one get beyond the regular scale?
Well, mostly from taking college classes, but I just study.
So you just you study like crazy, and that's why you're here on the show.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, nice to meet you, Izzy. Good luck the rest of the game. Elspeth is a senior at South Central, and you told me before the show that you're no stranger to TV. I know you said it sarcastically, but you've had some appearances, small ones on other shows. Tell me about that.
Well, once I went to a current events talk, and then I also judged a poetry slam.
All right, nice. And you're going to host this show next year. That's to your credit. Nice to meet you, Elspeth. Liam is a senior at South Central, and you want to study environmental science. Now, how did you get involved with that?
Just being out in the wild, being around a lot of nature in our area, surrounded our house, going into the creeks near us. Yeah, it's always kind of fascinated me.
Nice. Good. Very good. And you're going to study that at IU Bloomington, right?
Yes.
Next year. All right. Well, good luck with that. And the rest of the game, Nicholas, a senior at South Central. Not going to be at IU. You're going to be at the rival school, Purdue, next year, right? And you are hoping to play some football.
Yep.
That's great. So you're telling me you might try to walk on. How does that process work?
You have to go over at Purdue. You have to go up to the coach and talk to them, show them you're interested in walking on, and then send them your highlight reel. And they get back to you after usually their spring football is over to see what position they actually need.
So I'm guessing the satellite team's going to miss you next year.
I was the starting nose tackle, so
they're going to be hard to replace. Try to find a replacement for you, Nicholas.
I had to take up all the double teams, so
awesome.
Nobody's my size to take
South
them.
Central is coached by Dave Horn. On to Gavit. Marcella is a junior, and you want to study abroad at some point, right?
Yes, I do.
And where do you have a target place for that, or just abroad, anywhere but here?
Anywhere but here.
That's nice. And you're really into your dog. Tell me about your dog.
He's a white German Shepherd, and he's really stupid. Like, he runs into walls, but I love him.
That's good. Unconditional love. That's awesome. Dallas, a junior at Gavit, and you enjoy mathematics.
Indeed,
you want to
I
make
do.
a career out of it.
Yes.
So what do you think you want to do?
Going into like financial and anything to deal with that, accountant would be an amazing choice for me because I love math. Like I said, I'm a numbers person. I'm able to count numbers pretty quickly in my head. So.
And you get to vacation from the end of tax season until the start of the next year.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. I don't really know. Dallas, nice to meet you, and good luck the rest of the game. Joshua, a junior at Gavit.
Yes.
And you like to run, right?
I love running.
Track, cross country, all the above.
Yep.
What's your favorite event on the track?
Favorite, the mile is my favorite.
Okay. So you're a distance guy. You want to run any marathons or anything? Like
yeah, I hope to win the Chicago Marathon, maybe even the Boston one someday.
Nice. That's great. Well, good. Good to meet you. Kiara, a senior at Gavit, and you were going to study at Purdue West Lafayette, right?
Yes.
What are you going to study there?
I want to do aerospace engineering.
Crazy. Crazy. What got you into that?
Just the math and there's not many women in that field.
Yeah,
I want to be a leading example.
Nice. You want to be an astronaut? Sweet. Well, good luck with that, and good luck to the Gavit team. They are coached by Ann Melby. All right, more points coming your way. 5 points per question, again, in this round that we call Pop Quiz. This is a one-on-one competition. It'll be Nicholas versus Kiara. Joshua and Liam, Elspeth and Dallas, Marcella and Izzy. And then after 4 questions, we'll cycle it back around. No conferring with your teammates here. It's just one-on-one. Kiara, Nicholas, this one is for you, hands on buzzers for 5 points. Identify the part of speech that might describe a noun as, for example, cold. Nicholas from South Central.
Adjective.
Adjective is correct. Cold, ugly, tall, or easy were the choices there. And adjective, yes. 5 points for South Central. You're on the board. For Liam and Joshua, its overseas territories still include Gibraltar and the Falkland Islands. Name this country. Liam from South Central.
Great Britain.
Yes, that is correct. United Kingdom, England as well. Also included Egypt, Hong Kong, India, and Canada at one point. All right, Dallas and Elspeth, for you. Name the type of reading instruction that emphasizes the ideas that each letter or combination of letters in the alphabet has a corresponding sound. Type of reading instruction. Looking for, no, sorry, Elspeth. Looking for phonics there, phonics. Marcella and Izzy, 5-pointer for you. One of its main characters never has a name. Instead, it is called Fiend or Devil. Name this Mary Shelley novel, whose title character is a doctor named Victor who creates, Marcella from Gavit.
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein is correct. Creates a monster, yes. 5 points for the Glads, and you increase your lead to 20. Back to Nicholas. Kiara, this one for you. Examples of this substance include iron, when used to speed the production of ammonia. Give this chemical term for any substance that speeds up a reaction without, Nicholas from South Central.
Catalyst?
Catalyst is correct. Speeds up a reaction without being affected itself. All right, 5 for South Central. Liam and Joshua, this one is for you. The Suprematism School of Art was begun by such artists as Ilya Chaznik, Olga Rozanova, and Kazimir Malevich, who were all born in what European country? Joshua from Gavit.
Germany?
Not Germany. Liam?
Ukraine.
Not Ukraine. Looking for Russia or the former Soviet Union also as well there. All right, Dallas and Elspeth, this one is for you. Give the 2-word term for the type of road, including interstates, where you can drive 60 or 70 miles per hour. Dallas from Gavit.
Highway.
I cannot accept that. Sorry, Dallas. I'll finish it for Elspeth. Where you can drive 60 or 70 miles per hour and the 2 directions of traffic are separated by a median or wall. Looking for divided highway specifically. Sorry about that, Dallas. Buzzed in a little too early. All right, after 2 rounds of play, we've got a good game going. Gavit with a 30-15 lead, but there's points aplenty here in our 3rd round that we call Class Project. This can be group work. You can work together or you can work individually, up to you. I will read 3 clues that all point toward the same answer. If you answer correctly after the first clue, it's worth 30 points. After 2 clues, it's worth 20. And if I read all 3 clues, it's a 10-point correct response there. All right. You can try after each level, so no penalty for buzzing in here. Okay, the category is social studies. 3 clues, 1 answer. Here's your 30-point clue. Everybody, hands on buzzers. This area consists of the islands between the Straits of Magellan and the Drake Passage. Marcella from Gavit.
The Philippine Islands.
Incorrect. South Central. Couple seconds. That's all right. No harm to guess. But we move on to the 20-point clue. This area's city of Ushuaia calls itself the southernmost city in the world. Joshua from Gavit.
New Zealand?
Not New Zealand. South Central. Go ahead, Nicholas.
Chile.
Incorrect. 10-point clue. Ever since an 1881 treaty, this area is divided between Chile and Argentina. Joshua from Gavit.
Paraguay?
Not Paraguay. South Central? Not the Falklands. Sorry, Liam. Tierra del Fuego is what we were looking for. Tierra del Fuego. All right. That's all right. Here we go. Another 3 clues pointed toward 1 answer. Science and math, the category here. Here's your 30-point clue. This process includes initiation, elongation, and termination. Get it? Sorry, Kira. Not in time. 20-point clue. Chromosomes contain many places or origins where this process can begin and then extend in two directions at the same time. Kiara from Gavit.
mRNA translation.
That's incorrect. Go ahead, Liam.
Replication.
Replication is correct. 20 points for South Central, and you lead by 5. Little leapfrog action here in our third round of play. All right. 3 more clues, 1 answer. Literature, language, arts. Here we go, 30-pointer. Published in 1931, the novel opens in London, nearly 600 years in the future, where human beings are created and conditioned according to the society's strict caste system. Marcella from Gavit.
1984.
That's incorrect. South Central? That's all right. Here's your 20-point clue. Same answer. All right. Early in this novel, readers are introduced to Bernard Marx, a psychologist in the Directorate of Hatcheries and Conditioning, who is shorter in stature than the average of his alpha caste. Marcella from Gavit.
A Brave New World.
I'm sorry?
Brave New World.
Brave New World is correct. Yes, 20 points for Gavit. Absolutely. After 2 rounds of play, Gavit jumps back into, or pardon, 3 rounds of play, Gavit jumps back into the lead, 50-35. And I'm going to ask everyone to just speak up a little bit when you give answers so we just don't have any confusion. All right, final round of play coming your way now, and there's tons of points. We call it Final Exam. 6 categories, 5 questions in each, worth 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 points respectively. We will answer the questions in that order. The team that controls the board chooses the category. You control the board by answering correctly the last time. However, since we're starting the round from scratch, South Central, you trail. You get to choose where we go first. Which 10-point clue would you like to head towards?
U.S. history.
U.S. history, it's a 10-point clue in that category. The U.S. Constitution was drafted in this Philadelphia building. Nicholas from South Central.
Constitutional Hall.
Incorrect. Gavit? Marcella?
Hall of Commerce.
Incorrect. Looking for Independence Hall. South Central, you control the board. You can either stay with U.S. history for 15 or go to another category.
U.S. history.
15 in U.S. history. What explorer served for 16 years as superintendent for Indian affairs after his time as co-leader of a Western expedition with Meriwether Lewis? Joshua from Gavit.
George Rogers Clark.
Incorrect. South Central. William Clark. Sorry, Joshua. Not your rival. Sorry about that. All right, South Central. Where would you like to go? Stay there or go elsewhere?
You want to stay there?
Yeah.
Let's stay there.
U.S. history, 20-point clue. This aviator went from obscurity as a U.S. airmail pilot to instantaneous world fame by making his prize-winning nonstop flight from Long Island. Nicholas from South Central.
Charles Lindbergh.
Charles Lindbergh is correct for 20 points. From Long Island, New York to Paris in 1927. All right, 25 for you, or pardon, 20 for you. You control the board.
U.S. history.
25-point clue there. This Pennsylvania native was James Polk's Secretary of State before being succeeded as president by Abraham Lincoln. James Buchanan. James Buchanan. South Central. You can finish the category or change.
Finish it.
Finish it.
Well finished.
30-pointer. This Midwestern state's progressives in the early 1900s created its namesake idea that college professors can help run government. Good for the Midwestern state. Liam.
Minnesota?
Not Minnesota. Gavit. Joshua.
Indiana.
Not Indiana. Sorry. Looking for Wisconsin. Wisconsin. We're done with U.S. history, South Central.
Lakes.
Lakes. 10-point clue. I like lakes. This Great Lake is the world's largest freshwater lake in terms of surface area with 31. Joshua from Gavit.
Superior.
Lake Superior is correct. 10 points for the Glads. You lead by 5. What would you like to do?
Spelling.
Spelling. 10 points. Spell the word there in the sentence, their bravery was matched. Izzy from South Central.
T-H-E-I-R.
That is correct. T-H-E-I-R for 10 points for the Satellites. And you control the board. What would you like to do?
State lakes.
Lakes.
Lakes, 15-point clue there. The Canadian province of Quebec shares this lake with both New York and Vermont. Liam from South Central.
Ontario.
Incorrect. Gavit? Marcella.
Lake Huron.
Incorrect. Lake Champlain. Champlain. We were out of the Great Lakes there. All right. Your board, South Central, yes?
Say lakes.
Yeah, why not?
Lakes.
20 points in lakes. This Great Lake contains Manitoulin Island, the world's largest freshwater island. Joshua from Gavit.
Ontario.
Not Ontario. South Central. Liam.
Huron.
Huron is correct. 20 points for South Central. You control the board. You lead by 25.
Let's go with green, maybe.
Just keep going lakes.
Where'd you like to go?
Lakes.
Lakes, 25 points. This lake is created by Hoover Dam. Marcella from Gavit.
The Hoover Lake.
I'm sorry?
The Hoover Lake.
No, that's incorrect. South Central. Lake Mead. Lake Mead. South Central. What would you like to do? You can finish the category or move to something else.
Yeah, go.
Yeah. Water.
Water. We have a theme here. 10 points. Water molecules share their electrons to create this type of chemical bond. Dallas from Gavit.
Hydrogen bond.
I'm sorry?
Hydrogen bond.
That is incorrect. I'll finish it for South Central. To create this type of chemical bond, different from an ionic bond. Liam.
Covalent.
Covalent, yes. 10 points for South Central. You lead by 35. What would you like to do?
Yeah.
Water 15.
Water, 15. This unit equal to the amount of heat needed to heat 1 pound of water. Liam from South Central.
Kilocalorie.
That is incorrect. I'll finish it for Gavit. The amount of heat needed to heat 1 pound of British water by 1 degrees Fahrenheit is abbreviated BTU. Go ahead, Marcella.
British unit thermostat.
Incorrect. Close. You're on the right track. British thermal unit, BTU. South Central.
What do you guys want to do?
Water. Just keep going.
Water.
Water, 20 points. 3 minutes to go in the game. This Norwegian term describes a long inlet. Liam from South Central.
Fjord.
Fjord, yes, 20 points. And a fun word to say as well, you've got 115. What would you like to do?
Water.
Water.
Water, 25-point clue. This adjective describes river water, or any water, that has more salt than a river, but less salt than the ocean. Liam from South Central.
Brackish.
Brackish, yes. 25 points for South Central. Up to 140. What would you like to do?
You want to do water or Greek?
What?
Greek. Do Greek.
It's Greek to me.
All right, it's all Greek to me. That's the theme of my life here in the game. 10-point clue there. Give the most common meaning of the Greek root auto, used in English words like automatic. Nicholas from South Central.
Self.
Self, yes. 10 points for the Satellites. 2 minutes to go in the game. What would you like to do?
It's all Greek.
Greek.
Greek, 15 points there. Give the 3 words that finish this quote by the ancient Greek scientist Archimedes. Give me a place to stand, and I will blank, blank, blank. Marcella from Gavit.
Carry the world.
That is incorrect. South Central? Go ahead, Nicholas.
Move the world.
Move the world is correct for 15. Sorry, Marcella. Pretty close there. 165, and you lead by 105. What would you like to do?
Greek.
Greek, 20 points. This 8-letter word came to English from Greek for the general plan used by a military man or by a chess player. Nicholas from South Central.
Strategy.
Strategy, yes. 20 more points for you. A minute to go in the game. You control the board, South Central.
Sure. Let's go Greek.
Greek, 25. This god of wine wandered through. Nicholas from South Central.
Dionysus.
Dionysus is correct for 25 points. I had a lot of clue to read there. You got it right away. God of wine, that must have been it. All right, South Central. You can finish the category or go somewhere else.
Let's start with W.
Starts with W, a 10-point clue. This species of bird doesn't have to migrate because it can find trees to make holes in with its beak. Pretty much Marcella from Gavit.
Woodpecker?
Woodpecker, yes, for 10 points for the Glads. You need big points here. What would you like to do?
It's all Greek to me.
Greek to me, 30 points. Give the 8-letter Greek name for the element of language arts that, as an adjective, may describe a question like, is the Pope Catholic? Nicholas from South Central.
Rhetoric.
Yes, yeah, rhetoric is correct. 30 points there. And that is the end of our game. 240-70. South Central will advance to our quarterfinal round. And a great game played by both teams. Thanks for coming and great job on your first time around, Gavit. That'll do it for this edition of Making the Grade. We'll see you next time.
Program support comes from NIPSCO.
Honey, who is this guy?
Oh, that's Frank. Hey, Frank.
Honey, why is Frank in our bedroom?
He's showing us ways to save money. Plus, he'll even help us install LED bulbs and new shower heads.
Oh, well, he is leaving before I shower, though, right?
To schedule an energy assessment and learn more about energy usage, visit nipsco.com.
Frank, could you hand me a towel?
Lakeshore Public Media and Making the Grade are supported by Chick-fil-A, proudly serving our Northwest Indiana community, helping to support education and developing young minds. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, located in Maryville in front of the South Lake Mall.